What's going on, everybody? This is NotAVlog and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about identity. I've been doing a lot of thinking recently, and God's been kind of revealing stuff over the period of God's kind of been revealing stuff to me over the last month or so about identity and how we all as a nation of the United States and kind of throughout the world are lacking the understanding of our actual identity, like who we are as a person, as a human, with the talks of AI and are we going to become cyborgs? Are we even going to be us at a certain point? Long story short, I've been coming to more and more of an understanding about what identity is, because most of the time as people we identify with the wrong things. And I have touched on this briefly in older videos. This video is the start of a series that I'm starting about identity and finding your true identity in Christ and in the world with practical means to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And that being said, that leads me to my first point about identity. Fear, the first point of interest in identity. Many people that I talk to throughout my life have experienced some form of fear, whether that be fear of rejection or public speaking or spiders. People have some sort of fear that holds them back in life from fulfilling some sort of dream that they have. One of the fears that I've struggled with personally is fear of failure. For example, my fear of failure led me to wait years to begin this YouTube channel. And I had the idea for the channel for a very long time before that, probably 2 years before I even started working on writing scripts and making content for the channel. But my fear of failure led me to not begin the very thing that I wanted to accomplish. And in my video that I talked about success, I said that even if you set the goal to turn on a flashlight and you accomplish that goal, that is still a success. That is not a failure. And I had to come to that realization over those 2 years that I was not confident in myself or my abilities to create a YouTube channel. And that is not the only thing that my fear of failure has impeded me from beginning, but it tells a story, and that is the effect that fear has on everyone. One thing that I've noticed with people that are younger than me is that they have a lot of anxiety towards things that I did not have anxiety for whenever I was their age. An example of that would be driving. The surprising amount of young people that have told me, yeah, I don't want my license because I'm scared to drive, has really surprised me, because I guess I never really had the fear of driving, and I was super eager to get my license whenever I had the opportunity to. But that anxiety and that fear that's inside of the younger generation is causing them to freeze and to not take action on something that is actually really fun once you actually do it, that being driving. But that is specifically what fear is supposed to do. It's supposed to stop you from doing something that could potentially be dangerous. And don't get me wrong, driving can be dangerous. I'm not trying to say that driving can't be dangerous, but what I'm saying is the unhealthy fear of driving causes somebody that would potentially love driving to hate driving, and they've never even done it before. I guess what I'm trying to say is that fear in itself is not a bad thing. It protects us from walking into the jungle where there's panthers and pumas waiting for us so that we do not die. It keeps us away from dark, scary holes in the ground. It keeps us away from caves. It keeps us out of dark, scary caves because there could be a bear hibernating in there. There are good reasons for having fears. But the point I'm trying to make is that there is a lot of people now in my generation and the newer generation, they have a fear of things that are not designed inherently to produce that reaction. They should be respected. Like my example in driving a car, if you don't respect the rules of the road, accidents can happen. If you're following the laws to the best of your ability, driving doesn't have to be a scary thing. The conclusion and the understanding that I've come to learn about fear is that whenever you start to attribute these emotional responses to everything, it prevents you from finding the things that you might actually really love to do. And God has not given you a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. So whenever you begin to fear, it takes away, for one, your joy, and two, it takes away the possibility of something awesome that you could actually really love. But that's all I got for this video, so I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed.